So I just wanted to talk about why the scales may not have moved. And if you're weighing week to week, that's absolutely great, and you will quite often see a week to week loss. But I always advise to look at your weight loss over a whole month, because some people just don't lose week to week. Some people can have a big loss and then a very small loss, or maybe even a slight gain and then a big loss and then a very, very small loss. And we all have our own patterns of weight loss. And the problem is, when we're trying to lose weight, we don't always wait and see out those patterns, because what happens is, if the scales don't move one week, sloth brain tells us, what's the point? I might as well eat. It's not working. And then we have a difficult day where we consume too many calories, and then that has a knock-on effect to how the next week is going to be. And then you don't really know the true weight loss the week after, because you have overeaten, and it depends how many days that eating goes on for. So the other reason the scales might not have moved one week is because of water retention, because our bodies hold water, and especially ladies at different time of the day. But if the weather's hot outside, we might hold more water. If we haven't drunk enough, we might hold more water. The other thing is what you ate the day before weigh-in. Quite often, if I eat things like bread or high carb foods, I can gain at least 2-3 pounds on the scales. The next day it will be gone again, but I can shoot up because my glycogen stores are bigger, and that's making me hold water too. The other thing, it might be time of day. Some people weigh at different times in the day. You should always choose the same time of day to weigh, ideally in the morning, because you are lighter in the morning. Also consider if you're wearing clothes, because a pair of jeans or a pair of trainers or a hoodie can be 2-3 pounds, and sometimes people don't realise, and they say, why haven't I lost weight? And I say, well, last week did you weigh with those big boots on, or did you weigh in a coat last week? So think about what clothes you're wearing. And finally, think about if the scales haven't moved and all of the other things, you don't feel like you're holding water, you feel like you're in the same clothes, it's the same time of day, give it another 2 weeks. It will come off if you are sticking to plan. Because finally, you need to ask yourself, have you honestly been true to yourself? And quite often we might skip food and think, oh, well, I didn't have that and everybody else did, or I didn't do this and everybody else did, so surely I've lost weight. But if you are completely true with yourself, have you 100% stuck to the plan that you're on? Can you hand on heart say you have? And if you have, the scales will catch up. The scales will come good in the end, and you will lose weight if you are sticking to your plan. You've just got to hang in there, because sometimes it can take a few weeks to show on the scales.